Hello Dragonlings, my name is Silver Willowing and today we are once again back at School of Dragons because we just got a brand new dragon! The School of Dragons team is really on fire, so really impressive job because we just got another new dragon to the edition. We just got the Light Fury, we just got the Death Gripper, and now we have here the Crimson Goregutter from How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. So this guy is a very large dragon. He is obviously not as large in game as he is in the movie, but he's still quite a big dragon. And I decided to color mine a dark color. I hope you can still see the details. I'm pretty sure that we can. He's this blue dark color and he's very cute. So you cannot color the antlers. His horns are just set in stone. They're this reddish purple color that you can't really change. I don't mind too much because I think it's a nice color and it works for the Goregutter. So I am overall pleased with the coloration options. It's a shame that you can't change the belly. The belly is just always kind of white. That's what you get. But the details are really good. His design, his model is amazing. He really looks like a Goregutter when you look at him. Just look at his face and his little underbite and his nose and his really cute eyes are just looking around very adorably. So he seems very sturdy. He has some nice moves on him as well, and his running cycle is extremely hilarious, so let's go take a look at that. So here he comes, and this is how the Goregutter runs. He's almost jumping around like he were an actual deer. And this is a very heavy dragon, mind you, so this looks really ridiculous, but amazing at the same time. He looks super pleased about it. He has his tongue out as well, and he's really excited about it. His eyes are like all open, and he just seems like a really nice dragon. So this is what we see in the movie, of course. He's jumping around when he just arrived at Berg and he's very excited. So this is kind of this running set that we get for him, and I think it's very derpy but super adorable as well. So real nice animations for this guy. It's very fluent, it works very well for him. I think it works really well. It makes him look very much unique because I dare bet that no dragon has a running cycle like this one. So if we take a look at his details, he really has everything he needs to have. He has these like boulders on his arms and on his shoulders and all the way up onto his back. He is a boulder class dragon, so that makes sense. They would have this kind of stone looking scales on him. His face looks very nice. We got some nice scaling detail. His eyes looks amazing. The antlers are great, and his backside is also really cool with all the correct spikes and the armor plates. And then we have his wings, which also looks quite accurate, and then of course the axe tail on him, which is also very big and very powerful and quite accurate. So I think this dragon overall works really well. But now let's try to take him in the air and see how he flies. And here we go, a very large dragon, as you can see. The Crimson Goregutter is no joke, it's a colossal beast. He's very wide and his wings are rather small, but that's just how the Goregutter is. I think this is pretty accurate when you look at the movie as well. So he flies very well. Look at his arms, just like holding him up there. He's gliding now. It looks quite amazing, and it doesn't seem there's any flaws to him. He's flying up, and then we can also dive and see how that looks. Yes, very nice. He's just holding his bone, holding his arms in, and just flying. So what I like about this guy, if we pay attention to his arms, as he speeds up, he kind of pushes them down a little bit and holds them almost like a raptor, like a little dinosaur. And then when we slow down, he kind of moves them back. And especially when he glides, he like pulls them all the way up, so he's just relaxing and getting, he's becoming as sleek as possible to really just, glide through the air. If he would want to glide, so we can actually take a look at that. There we go, look at the arms that's going up. I like that, it's a really nice detail and some really good animation on this guy. So now let's try to take a look at his fireball and see how he does. Ooh, very powerful. Ooh, nice explosion. So the Crimson Goregutter has a very powerful fire, just look at that. Very strong. Ooh, a nice big explosion on him, that's really cool. It looks quite amazing, some really nice effects on it. Super cool, definitely. Very nice. He doesn't appear to have any idle animation, which is the animation that the dragon does when it's standing still. We have Toothless that jumps around a little bit, and the Death Gripper was kind of like peeking around, moving its front limbs. But it appears that the Crimson Goregutter is just standing still, just looking at you. We have this with other dragons as well. Not all of the dragons have an idle animation. So now he's sitting, so he does sit down after a while like most of the dragon does, and when he is sitting he kind of has a little bit of an animation there. He's looking a little bit from side to side occasionally. As we can see right here, he's like looking around a little bit, so he has a little bit of animation there when he's sitting, so that's quite nice. So now that we're taking an overall look at him, let's take a look at his stats and see how great they are. So the Crimson Goregutter has a max speed of 4.5, a pitch rate of 7, a turn rate of 8.1, an acceleration of 3.0, and firepower is 6.5. Let's try to take him into Thunder Run Racing and see how fast he is. A Goregutter in a tree, that's something you don't see every day, huh? Okay, so we're joining a game room, and we have a Racer Whip, Rumblehorn, Light Fury, and Skrill. So these three are quite fast dragons, but we will do our best and see how the Crimson Goregutter competes. Alright, let's do our best and see how it goes. This might go down in flames. And even so, quite literally. Let's go. So the Light Fury is quite fast. And I'll try to keep up with it. Oh well, he accelerates quite well. He's picking up speed quite nicely. She's like diving to gain speed, yeah, see. Oh, I think I damaged something. So he's holding on quite well. I think it's number 2. He's not number 1, he's number 2. So this is quite nice. So we have a Skrill ahead of us, and we have a Light Fury right on our butt. But I think it's doing alright. It's not the fastest, obviously, but it responds very well to turn rate and so on. It really does. It has an amazing pitch and a really nice turn rate. And so far the Skrill is still ahead of us, and I don't think we can overtake it. But I mean, it's pretty good still, considering everything. You thought you could get me there, didn't you? But you did not get me. So we got number 2. We got number 2. That's pretty good. So that was racing with the Crimson Goregutter. I actually think he's quite a decent racer. He's not the fastest, but his turn and pitch rate really makes up for it. So if you want to race with him, I recommend that you have a little bit of a speed boost, or like you rely on getting the boxes and get some speed boosts, because his turn and his pitch is very good. So definitely not the worst racing dragon I've been flying with, for sure. I like this dragon overall. The design of the dragon in general, just the Crimson Goregutter, is not my favorite dragon. But this model definitely does a good job of portraying it correctly, so I really think this School of Dragons team did a good job. And the dragon obviously cannot be as big as it actually is in the movie, but that's quite alright with me. He's still quite a large dragon compared to a lot of the others. If we go down on land like next to everyone else, we can see that the Crimson Goregutter is quite taller and quite larger than most of the dragons actually. So I think that holds out quite well. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. So long, Dragonlings!